We're gonna need some new FBI guys, I guess. Hello everyone, and welcome to another episode of Zareth Prevails. Folks, we are doing a small modding series on how to mod all of the different Galactic Legends, and this is a pretty interesting one. We're doing the light side ones. It's pretty interesting because there's only two things, and if it wasn't interesting, then I probably wouldn't end up doing it at all. But where I am going to be releasing a dark side Galactic Legends version as well, concurrently to this one. So that'll be linked in the video description, and I think that I'll have an end cap kind of linking that as well. So don't miss out on that if you have a Galactic Legend who is dark side and also needs good mods. And frankly, you probably should just check it out because it's good for you. So we're trying to keep these videos short. Just want to remind you guys first, though, that we are trying to mount the algorithm. It's a group effort. I really appreciate it. Once you guys, if you want to support the channel for free, all you got to do is hit that thumbs up button, leave a comment in the comment area, talk about what the best modding is for these characters. What did I get wrong? What kind of things are ludicrous about what I'm saying? And let me know. Be respectful. And we're trying to get 10K subs by the end of the year. I don't know if we can do it, but we've been meeting our quota every day for a little bit. So really appreciate you guys. Let's jump in and start talking about some mods, shall we? Whoa, why are we still looking at dark side characters? We just finished doing them. Whoops. Okay. Yeah, I just finished shooting that video. So here's the thing. We've got Rey, Jedi Master Luke, Jedi Master Kenobi. Let's check them out, folks. So Rey is maybe the most controversial one to talk about modding because she's got two different really strong ways to do it. The thing is, she's got two stats that are all important. So speed is kind of the third one, the tertiary one that you can kind of just push to the side a little bit. I mean, all Galactic Legends want a little extra speed, but you don't want speed set on her. So you either want to go offense Rey or health Rey, and either way you decide to go, you want to maximize either offense or health on the other end as well. So as much offense and as much health as possible. Let's check it out. So here's the thing. She's got two amazing abilities that she really wants to maximize. So Lifeblood is the one that she loses some health, but then all light side allies gain half of the amount equal to the protection equal to the amount lost. They gain bonus protection equal to the amount lost. So she loses 25% health. Let's say she has 100,000 health, just for ease of translation. She is losing 25k of her health, and the target light side gains bonus protection equal to that. So they'll gain 25k health, and then bonus protection, and the rest of the light side allies are going to gain gain half of that. So that's nice. The other thing about what she's doing is her ultimate. When she does her ultimate, she does her big hit, and all of her damage is based off of her offense numbers. And so I have her modded. This is way more fun for me, and if you want to use her on offense to be able to counter Galactic Legends and stuff, this is something you've got to do. You've got to max out her health, and you're going to max out her offense, but also max out her health. So what I've got her down for is she's got almost 200k health. She's also got almost 12.5k damage. So you want to max out both. Obviously, you've got offense set, and this is very similar to Supreme Leader Kylo. In fact, she's got 501 speed, but then she's got offense, and then look at this health primary here, folks. This is very important. Being able to keep her as healthy as possible. Health secondary, and that's the two stats you want: offense and health. So this one is going to be, defense primary, but then you've got health and an offense. These weren't the very best rolls possible, but this is a pretty decent mod. And note the difference, 6.58 for that 5 roll, and this one is 7.89. Not all health percent rolls are equal either, just like speed. So then you want health on the circle, of course, because it can only be either health or protection. And, some speed is nice, but then as much offense as you can get on this one, because health is already on there. And then offense on the cross with a bunch of health, primary, of course. You want the triangle to be offense with health. And keep in mind, crit damage might seem like a fancy way, but she does true damage with her ult, and that's the only way. She doesn't actually use crit damage at all, except if she's using her basic, and her basic doesn't do that much. So you want her offense stat, just offense, no crit damage. That crit damage is a lie for her. It's a lie. Some defense is nice, but this health percentage, obviously 7.8 is nice. And then we also have this offense, the offense arrow with decent speed. Of course, she's a Galactic Legend. You want her to be kind of fast, but that's the third consideration, of course, and then some health as well. This was a pretty tricky mod to find, like an offense with decent speed and with some health primary. I mean, this is pretty good, even though we're kind of wasting the potency and crit chance. So, anyways, this is Relic 8 on her. I'd love to get a Relic 9 to be able to get her past the 200k health, but this is really important, guys. I see a lot of people running a similarly offensive Ray with 12.5 k damage or whatever, prioritizing the offense, which is nice, but then they're running like 160k health, and honestly, after all of her modifiers that she gets after everything, 160 versus 200k is an enormous difference. She really benefits from having really great mods, and I spent a lot of time and effort trying to get these mods to a decent level, and I feel like I've succeeded. I might try to roll this one more time just to see if I can get into the plus 20 range on this, but plus then we can have uniform mods and everything. But yeah, she's basically done. I'm pretty happy with where she's at. Jedi Master Luke is another one that's a little bit contentious. Here's the thing, guys. Once he hits Relic 9 especially, but even before that, all of his damage is based off of his whole team's damage is based on his protection. So you don't care about the rest of the stuff, really. Like protection, the thing is, he wants to do other things. He wants potency to be able to apply debuffs, and he wants speed to be able to actually take turns first sometimes if he can, because if he goes first, he's going to get that AoE ability block out, and it's pretty fancy. So what do I do? At Relic 9, he does a lot of cool stuff. Okay, here's the other thing. He gains double what he gets on his mastery, and his mastery actually has crit avoid, and so if you combine this arrow with his mastery crit avoid, he's actually avoiding like almost all crits, which is really nice, because if, for instance, like Snips hits him or something, if you're facing a Jedi Master Kenobi team, then Snips is just going to be able, she's not going to be able to, she can dispel debuffs on her basic if she crits, but if she doesn't crit, then she can't, and so it's kind of nice if she is left wanting a little bit. I mean, obviously he's a tank as well, he's a taunting tank, and it's nice if he's not being crit. So the biggest criticism I take from this is that it's not a protection arrow. I don't really have a fast protection arrow anyways, and this one is almost custom built, because remember, I was saying we want potency to be able to apply all of his debuffs, because he has a ton of debuffs. Look at this. This arrow is maybe one of the grossest ones out there. I'm like in love. Plus 25 speed is a good speed for any mod, but for an arrow, pretty decent. We're dropping 7 speed, but that's probably okay in the greater scheme of things. The biggest thing is we rolled potency 5 times and speed 5 times on this mod. This mod is completely maxed out and efficient in ways that he really loves. So maybe a little unique on my end for doing a crit avoidance arrow instead of protection, because protection, obviously your entire team benefits from that. But I think in my case, crit avoid arrow is pretty good. Plus I don't notice the difference. I don't notice, like at Relic 9, I don't notice it. Relic 8, maybe I would though. So I think maxing out your protection, great. Otherwise you got protection, and then I like potency set on him, frankly, as the second one. Obviously speed for the rest, and then potency wherever you can get it on his secondaries. You can see that he's got a 5-roll potency as well here. This is actually a pretty good mod as well. This one is 4% potency. We can roll that again just because we'll be getting more potency, but we're maxed out on speed. And then if you can find potency on the protection. This is kind of a weird one. You can find potency elsewhere. All the secondaries you can find, guys. Speed is nice, potency, and protection. And we can move on. Jedi Master Kenobi is a guy who, in general, doesn't need your very best mods, frankly. I'm probably going to de-escalate what he's got at some point, but, you know, you want a lot of health on him, you want a lot of speed on him, and because, you know, you're getting all the bonus protection and everything from his squad, and otherwise, I mean, you just want basically speed and health. Those are the two that I care most about for him. So he's got health, he's got speed, and we can move on. He's got speed, he's got whatever. I mean, the thing is, you can just throw in the towel just a little bit on him, not a ton. He's a character that's just very good on his own. You want speed and health if you can. So health on the circle, of course, and then you can also, you know, whatever else, some offense. Yeah, he kind of hits kind of hard. Like, he benefits from being able to do more damage on offense. But really, I mean, it's just the speed and the health. So health on the cross, health on the triangle, and speed on the arrow, because he's locked into this speed because he doesn't allow turn meter shenanigans. He has to rely on it. So this extra potency is a little bit dumb. Honestly, I should probably swap this arrow out for one with speed primary and then some kind of like high health secondary. Something like that would probably be a little better. Or offense secondary as well would be kind of nice. Oops. I didn't mean to do that. I wanted to show you guys the final stats on Kenobi, and then we're going to get out of here. So, you know, 565 speed. I don't know if he needs to be that fast. It's nice to have him go first, though. It's nice to be able to, especially if you're attacking someone like Jedi Master Luke, who is going to be able to do the AoE. It's nice to be able to get that first turn, or against Lord Vader, if you can get the cooldown increase right away. Is nice if he gets to go first, etc. I mean, this Kenobi has given me no issues. You guys can let me know. This was probably the one that's most shaky for me, actually. I was thinking about it as I'm going through it. I didn't really... I think this is fine. I'd be interested to see what you guys think about his modding especially, though. You can let me know. Maybe I'm missing something entirely on him. But those are his stats. This is how you mod him, in my opinion. And I think that's it, guys. We gotta keep these videos a little bit shorter, so if we can. So thank you all so much for watching. And remember that in all things, Zareth prevails.